wanna do the cycle test. I start recording first. So no. This is after I finish PCI. Yeah. Okay. So now
You want to start a new experiment. What are you supposed to do? First thing.
Close file.
Yeah.
Because it's auto save, right? Every time I do something, it's already be saved.
Yeah.
So I close file. Finish this curve. Okay, now it's a new story.
Yeah.
So I go to cycling.
Yeah.
Create a new file.
Yeah. You don't have to rename it because it will automatically rename with CYC.
So just the same sample, right?
Yeah, it's up to you, but the kinetic file will be overriding.
Oh,
No.
So no.
Yeah.
So
There will be two files.
yeah.
There will be two files create every time when you create a new file. Whether it's a kinetics or whether it's a PCT or whether it's a cycle
CYC
file.
and the kinetics.
Yeah, kinetic files will always create. Kinetic file is nothing. It's just recording your pressure and your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and your temperature.
Yeah. So it's better. Okay. Then I better do this just in case. Then again, I start with charging hydrogen.
No, you're doing cycling. So
Cycling.
your main intention is to make it automatically charge and discharge, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So what are you supposed to set?
Cycle number.
Yeah. How many cycle numbers do you need?
Say it's 500. That cycle number.
Make it 2 cycle will do.
Okay, 2
500 cycle you
Yeah,
you
it takes so long.
horrible.
Yeah. And PS10, is that
I normally don't set this one.
Yeah.
This is actually a tuning pressure, which you know better than me because you trained that before.
Yeah.
To train the pressure, but I don't really use that. Yeah.
So
This one, what is this?
this is the when the pressure coming in, when it comes to this pressure, it will automatically cut
Yes.
the valve one.
Yeah. So it depends on the charging pressure.
Yeah.
Depends on the system as well.
So okay.
Yeah.
So is it
What else?
25 bar?
Yeah.
What else? Desorption time. Sorry.
Yeah. Absorption time.
Yeah, absorption time is the amount of time we wanna leave the pressure in.
Yeah.
Right. So
So-
normally 100 minutes is at the regular.
No.
Depends on the 85, right?
Depends on your system.
Yeah.
But I normally set as 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah. Enter.
Yeah.
Absorption time.
I really don't know. 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah, it depends. Okay.
Depends.
So we gotta test this first before we start cycling.
You have to know the kinetics before you can do
The cycle test.
Yeah.
And they can we earn from PCT, right, in the very beginning, or just test it.
When you do the absorption, you will know that because when you charge with higher pressure,
Yeah.
the absorption time will be slower than, faster than what you have in 10 minutes as a, what do you call it? I should say that with high pressure, the
Yeah.
absorption time should be faster than when you do PCI. So if your PCI is doing like 15 minutes a point, 10
Yeah.
minutes is
With
sufficient.
this high pressure, we should have
Yeah.
just 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Because the
faster.
diffusion will be faster.
Yeah,
Okay.
driving first hand.
I see.
So you have to click enter.
Enter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have number of cycles, the pressure set for cut the gas inlet, desorption time, absorption time set.
Yeah.
So next.
Yeah, let's say you don't have to do that. 10 minutes is very long. It's
Yeah.
20 minutes. Let's say you just do it for 1 minute.
1 minute.
Yeah. And resorption for 1 minute.
1 minute as well. Just for test. Okay.
Yeah.
So
for PCI,
Yeah.
for cycling
Cycle.
test, you
Yeah.
don't really have to click the recording from the beginning
yeah.
because the moment you click the cycle, it will automatically turn on that one. So click the cycle button.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it will start the process by itself.
Yeah. So the process always start with the desorption, so that it actually dissolve everything first before they start to do any charging. So if you already dissolve from the beginning, you can skip this step by putting a very short time, and then let it dissolve, and then reset back into the normal. Let's say right now I do not want to wait until 1 minute.
Yeah.
What I need to do is just, let's say 0.5. sorry, 0.5.
This
Nice. Never mind. Oh, yeah, 0.8. That's it.
okay.
So in 0.8 seconds, it will,
Yeah,
0.8 minutes,
minutes,
you will
it
actually
will-
stop.
Stop the desorption.
Okay. So I'll put
Until
it
it back.
Yeah. So this one, when you set, you have to save a new parameters because that is what you have. It is saved under that parameters because when you set the PCI, this one also is saved under the PCI as well. So parameters doesn't really differentiate whether you are cycling or PCI.
PCI. So we better
It's just save everything that you have. So you can save in a new file name, or you don't want. It's okay. You can override it. It's up to you.
Oh, what?
I'll tell you what happened.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. It's up to you. So this is basically charging right now
Yeah.
for 1 minute.
Yeah.
So you look at the curve is actually, the pressure curve is actually, it's charging.
Yeah.
This one is not counting anything. No timing.
No time.
When it reach 2.5, it stop. Then it open the valve. It stop for 2.5, and when it reach the stability, it open the valves and it drops. And this is start for counting for another 1 minute. Yeah. So now is the first cycles.